Hey everyone, James here again. Over the weekend, Facebook found itself in some hot water after the company released a new update saying that October 1st would be the start of a new program that would discourage people from creating, quote, music listening experiences on its platforms. That includes Facebook and Instagram. But the company has since clarified these statements, and while it's still not great for musicians, there's a little bit of good news to be had. So let's get into it. One quick note, for the sake of simplicity, when I say Facebook, I mean both Facebook and Instagram. They're both owned by the same people, they're all controlled by the same people, and these policies apply to both platforms. Okay? Let's get going. Now, in the second week of September, Facebook put out a statement saying that while the company wants you to enjoy videos uploaded by your family and friends, it is going to begin cracking down on what it called, quote, music listening experiences. Now, the problem is that these experiences are very vaguely defined, at least at first. Everyone assumed that that meant all music in any video whatsoever, and that caused the industry to go crazy, especially when Facebook added that anyone caught creating these so-called music listening experiences would have their videos deleted and would risk having their pages banned or their profiles banned altogether. Now, obviously, no one in the music industry can really afford to not be a part of the Facebook, Instagram hive. That's where billions of people go for their social media, and the opportunity to have your music reach a lot of people is very high. But also this threat comes at a terrible time for the music business because there's no live music right now, which means everyone is looking for ways to share their songs online. And one of the most popular ways has been by going live on either Facebook, Instagram, or both simultaneously. Now, some artists who have done this and hosted listening parties for their new releases have been surprised to find that they're getting copyright infringement notices from Facebook for the music that they own, meaning that Facebook is pulling down a live stream of an artist performing or sharing their recorded music, only to find out that that artist is the reason that the file got pulled down. I know that sounds a little confusing, but basically when an artist is playing their music online, Facebook's algorithm detects that that is owned by somebody and it pulls it down automatically. It doesn't care that the name of the page is associated with the copyright owner. That doesn't come into question. It's just that it's copyrighted material and therefore it shouldn't be being broadcast on Facebook or Instagram. Now, if you're a little confused right now, that's perfectly fine because the entire music business has been confused. And over the weekend, a lot of people were worried that they would no longer be able to share things like music videos or listening parties or live streams on Facebook and Instagram, which again would be a giant blow to the music business right now when everyone is using the internet to do all things music related. However, on Monday, September 14th, Facebook clarified its comments by saying that it does want people to upload music to its platform. However, there are some rules and guidelines in place. For starters, Facebook requires that all uploaded videos have a visual component, meaning that just doing a song stream with a flat image will raise your likelihood of getting pulled. It also recommended not doing multiple songs in a single video. Shorter clips are the way to go, because if you try to upload 7 tracks in one video file, Facebook is going to think that you're creating, again, one of these music listening experiences, and you're going to get flagged. It doesn't matter if you own the music, it matters how long the video is and what the algorithm thinks you're trying to do. Facebook is also saying that if you do a live stream performance, meaning playing acoustic or as a full band, that you will not be pulled. At least that's its promise. Now again, if the algorithm thinks that you're playing recorded music that is owned by some copyright holder, you might get pulled, but the company is insisting that it is not trying to crack down on live streams. In fact, it encourages it explicitly in its latest update. So at least for right now, musicians can breathe a sigh of relief. Yes, it sucks that you may not be able to do a listening party on your Facebook or Instagram page for the foreseeable future, at least not a full release. You can still do it for singles, and there's a lot of value to be gained out of that. And you can still upload music videos, you can still do live stream performances, you just can't do the whole album in one sitting pre-recorded, and you can't just have a still for your video stream. These are things that people will have to learn to work around, but it doesn't completely stall the viability of Facebook and Instagram as a marketing platform. However, something I think we should keep in mind is that Facebook has been working on something music related behind the scenes. The company has been hiring music contractors, it has been hiring music researchers and data analysts and a whole bunch of other jobs all related to connecting to the music business. So I think in the coming year or a little bit longer, we will see Facebook roll out its own music platform of some kind, and the rules may then change, or at least change to those who buy into the product that Facebook is trying to sell. In the meantime, musicians would be wise to come up with other creative ways to engage with their audience while doing things like listening parties. There are other platforms out there. You could use YouTube, for example, or Zoom, or Twitch, or a combination of 2 of 3 of those. There are a lot of different ways to get around this. But for the time being, here's the truth. You can still upload your music to Facebook. You can still upload music videos. You can still upload performance footage. You can still do live stream concerts. The only thing that's really off limits moving forward is recorded music uploaded with a still image or multiple tracks uploaded all in the same video clip. These so-called music listening experiences are at the center of everything related to music marketing, because what is the music business if not an excuse for people to come together through their love of listening to and enjoying music? And Facebook is starting to understand that. However, the algorithms, those are the things that are pulling down these videos. They don't care. They don't have emotions. They don't have the ability to decipher that you're the rights holder in the moment, at least not so far. They could get there at some point, but right now they don't. So until these algorithms are tweaked just right, there are going to be instances where people get flagged and the wrong thing gets pulled down, and some people will probably lose their page and their profile altogether. Those are just hazards of living in the digital age. So you would be wise to figure out alternate ways to get your music out there if you don't want to run those risks. And if you want even more information about what's going on in the music business, especially in the digital age where everyone is reliant on the internet until live music returns, click the subscribe button down below, because Music Biz exists to do just that. We share 3 to 5 videos every single week about succeeding in the music business, and we want you to be a part of it. So please click that button below. And if you've already done so, well, then there's only one thing left to do, and that is to encourage you to take care of yourself, because you deserve it.